Yeah, my life is average. My life is average, that's the truth. Yeah, look, came out the womb with minor complications. Thank God my cesarean was smooth operation. No IVs in me or ventilators or parents hyperventilating, cause the MD said you might need to bury him later. August 10:01, went down the elevator and left OC Global Medical, a healthy son. The drive home was smoother than my newborn skin. Exited the 55 to a humble residence. No, I didn't grow up in the projects or slums. Sodom where rocks get slung and blocks getting spun by some running around with choppers. More like a typical Southern California suburb where birds and sirens ain't disturb the silence. Where crime is minimal and kids can shoot hoops without fear of violence from criminals with doo-doo-doos. Only saw shots like that on the news and in the movies. A hard environment wasn't part of my origin story. I won't forge it in again, your pity or glory. Life in the city of Orange was pretty ordinary, even boring. Wasn't much different when I moved to Cyprus in 03. I'm grateful though, I had everything I needed, like a roof over my head and a bed to sleep in. AC on the scorching days and heat on the cold nights. Food on the table, keeping my stomach satisfied. Man, at the time it was only 4 of us, but I blinked my little eyes and poof, we were a force of 5, fortified in our home. Man, those times were some dreams. I remember finding joy in the simple things, playing hide and seek round the house with my siblings, making friends, learning lessons at King Elementary, playing with my Lego, spending hours just imagining fantasies that could be. Man, I made so many memories in OC with my family. Thank God these times were filled with routine and all tragedy. Fast forward, it's fall 2011. My fam and I packed our things, headed east down the 91 to the IE. No place on earth is heaven, but it was evident my new home was even better than my old residence. Everything was new, new crib, new neighbors, new friends, new school, new papers, new flavors, new tools. But after years began flying by and I began to settle in, my new life became more and more predictable. Yeah, I admit, life hasn't been different since. It ain't extraordinary, but I ain't tripping, I'm just glad to be alive. Cause this morning I could've been mourned in a mortuary, but I woke up just fine. It's just lately I've had questions on my mind, questions that make me question the reason I write. Like if my life ain't one of pain and struggle, and if I ain't ever have to hustle in these streets, will anyone take my lyrics seriously? Cause many rappers in the industry had to shovel their way out the mud, but no, that just isn't me. Chun, your life isn't perfect, but sure isn't difficult. Problems are trivial, minuscule. You didn't start from the bottom or come from the pinnacle. You fundamental for your life is typical. No, you don't got a real story to tell if you ain't faced trials from hell. If you don't got real conflict or enemies, you ain't no hero, so please stop pretending your music is saving the people. This art just arbitrary nonsense was spit by an innocent calm kid. You from Corona, not Compton, quit talking. Hey, am I average? Am I average? Am I average? I gotta get up. No, maybe 10 more minutes. Yeah. Let me check the time. Oh no, I gotta get up.
Wake up, get up, 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 wake up, get up. I just wake up, get up, go to school, then I cook up some beats, kick it with my friends, go home, repeat. My life in a thriller is bittersweet. It's a slice of life. 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 Ooh, slide you a piece of my routine. Let's go, this really how I do things. Know my life in a movie. Yeah. It's a slice of life. 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 Wake up every morning since 01 and 6:01. Still got O2 in my 2 lungs today. Should I press snooze too late? Got busy 1:51 in 2 hours, so I hop out my bed. Half awake, hair messed up and my breath. Grab the crest and a brush. Stomach growl loud, hush. Need the breakfast. Just heat up a burrito with chorizo, then I bow my head. Then you got
God for the blessing. Eat it up in a rush stuff. Next, take a shower and a shade. Now, need a dress. Should I wear my best fit to impress? Should I rock the AJs or the ALDs? The cargo pants or the straight jeans? The fear guard long sleeve or the plain white tee? Whoa, it's a 723. Pack my bag and my lunch, grab the key. Yeah, it's time to depart. Hop in the cart, swivel the key. Ignition sparks. Sis gon' ride shotgun, I unlock her door. We pray to the Lord for protection and heavenly blessings. Yeah, then I accelerate. Green light stop, red light cop. Yield sign, turn signal, wheels might pop. Low gas, hope I don't blow no gasket. Traffic, tragic, accidents gon' happen. Cutting off, merge, swerve, honk. Then we park at UCR campus. It's 7:48, got like 12 minutes before I'm late. Hit the 100-meter, wind kissing my face. Why this guy in my way? Going in for the win. Then I step inside the class last minute. It's a buzzer beater. Sit down, unpack, Lord, I need a breather. I just wake up, heat up, go to school, then I cook up some beats. Kick it with my friends, go home, repeat. My life in a thriller is bittersweet. Yeah. It's a slice of life. 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 Ooh, slide you a piece of my routine. Yo, this really how I do things. Know my life in a movie. Yeah, yeah. It's a slice of life. 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 Business numbers, all I hear from professor. Do you understand? I just nod my head like yes sir, but no I really don't. Hoping he don't call my name. Know that every other student be thinking the same. Lost in a daydream. Dang, you're looking amazing. Imagine if I was like, baby, do you wanna go out on a date with me? See you next week, class. Back up next one. See you next week, class. Phew, thank God, finally done with that. Get up, leave class, walk around campus, spot my homies, give them that. Hey yo, what's happening? I kick it with Dan for a minute, check my phone for the time. Okay, see you later, I got work to finish on the spot. Whip out my laptop, open up Logic Pro 10 days. Stop messing with the drums, the keys, the samples, the 808s, banging like sheesh. Inspiration flaming, pull my pen out, getting silly with the sayings, playing with the schemes and phenols, concentrated, training thought, feeding my artistic cravings, then I pause. It's already 3 o'clock, hop in the whip again, pull up to Goodwin's Organics, I put on my 4-screen uniform, clock in, then begin to work. I face bottles and boxes and stock groceries, bring her customers, and if they bring them up, I help out with their needs. Work together with the homie Eli till we close to the night. Then I finally go, contemplate about my day on the ride home, and by God's grace, I do make it safe. Can't wait for tomorrow. I just wake up, heat up, go to school, then I cook up some beats. Kick it with my friends, go home, repeat. My life in a thriller is bittersweet. Yeah. It's a slice of life. 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 Ooh, slide you a piece of my routine. Yo, this really how I do things. Know my life in a movie. Yeah, yeah. It's a slice of life. 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 Ooh, slide a piece of my routine. Oh, is it something? Okay. Hey, Lisazani.
Hey man, super quick. I'm still at work, and when you can, go get some eggs, bread, and granola bars, okay? Because I'm not gonna be able to.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll stop by the store and I can do that.
All right, thank you very much.
Yeah, man. See you later.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Okay, I got the milk. Let me put it in there. I just need some bread, but oh shoot, what is she doing here? Oh my gosh, hopefully she doesn't see me. Oh, I'm not ready for this. Nah.
Strolling salad store for some groceries, but I'm paranoid, I feel like someone's scoping me. I'm in aisle 10, and I'm browsing bread. That's when I see my friend, I turn my head, then hope she don't notice me. Oh no, she's approaching me. I hear the footsteps, right, left. She know it's me, I try to flee the scene without seeing me, so me, my social battery on low power mode. Oh no, she just poked my shoulder, my heart beating speedily. Feel a rush of dopamine, cause my crush is 2 steps away from me. I turn around, palm sweaty, I sit on the ground, face twitching. I open my dry mouth, bye, nice to meet you. I mean, nice to see you. She looks at me confused.
Jonathan, are you okay?
I said, yeah, I'm pretty cool, didn't know what else to say, so I stood there silent for like 20 seconds.
Yeah, John, being smooth wasn't something you were blessed with.
Hey, I apologize if I don't know what to say. Hey, I apologize if I make you feel some type of way. I admit it, I'm a little awkward and I don't know if it's wicked. Maybe I should quit the fuss and accept it. Yeah, I'm a little bit eccentric. I'm a little bit eccentric. I'm a little bit eccentric.
Butterflies inside my stomach when I conversate with others. My cheeks, they blush, my knees, they buckle, my lips, they quiver. I shake and shiver, fidget with my fingers like a nervous tick. And I only get more nervous wondering if someone noticed it. Like, bro, what's up with the awkwardness? Awkward. But is that label really a curse? What if I'm just an introvert? I know that everyone fumbles the words. Everyone, wait, you go first. Speaks at the same time sometimes. We make silence a crime, but we are quiet with the stranger in the elevator. So if we don't know what to say, can you really hate us? We do embarrassing things that make us feel ashamed, but awkwardness ain't a mistake. It's a trait. It don't gotta be shunned. It gotta be embraced. Hey, I apologize if I don't know what to say. Hey, I apologize if I make you feel some type of way. I admit it, I'm a little awkward and I don't know if it's wicked. I'm gonna cut the fuss and accept it. I'm a little bit eccentric. I'm a little bit eccentric. I'm a little bit eccentric. I'm a little bit eccentric.
So the weather's nice. Okay, see you guys later. I gotta go to class. Whew, that was bad.
Alright, class, that's it for today. Don't forget, tomorrow is your final. And hopefully you've been preparing for it all quarter. I will see you then. Whoa, Jonathan. Jonathan. I need to talk to you.
I only have like 5 minutes, but what do you want to talk to me about?
About your grade.
I've got a final tomorrow, it's worth a third of my score. If I don't ace the exam, I'll need to repeat the course. So I force myself to study, but it's kinda boring. I'd rather binge YouTube.
I'll just study in the morning.
It's 4 a.m., still got 14 formulas to memorize, but I can't recall a single one. Soon my cheat beats the textbook I'm snoring. I just ignore my self-inflicted situation and not face it. When did I engage in this affair with procrastination? I miss the simple days back in elementary, when school wasn't comparable to penitentiary. When I turned my homework in on time, aced my test and read 2 grades ahead of me. When I received awards each semester for my academic excellence. Nowadays I pray professor's curve will be enough to get me a C, cause those get degrees you feel. The bare minimum is my field of expertise, so no need to achieve anything above. I'll just go back to sleep, please do not disturb my peace.
I just wanna break from all the stress, from all the grades, from all the pressure. All the pressure, yeah. Pressure weighs me down. Pressure weighs me down. Pressure weighs me down. Pressure weighs me down.
My ignorance won't fix the pressure to be exceptional. Summa cum laude, straight A's be the threshold. Sometimes I'm ashamed that my major ain't medicine. Do they need to see MD or PhD after my name to believe I'm intelligent? I once heard a girl say business is a plan B profession for science rejects. She said it in jest, but it was hard to ingest it. I yearn to earn respect, to impress my friends, the girl I like, and the execs that gon' write my check. I feel the pressure to hide my stress and still perform, to break ground yet to conform. The pressure to make the illest art on the side, and to please the Lord with the realest heart inside. To have my own real estate before my 30s. By then I gotta be working at a top 100 firm, earning 100K. I wanna be the pride of my parents, they didn't get no average life. Blood, sweat, and sacrifice, the price they pay for me. I don't want them to be ashamed of me, but tell you what, I'm not gonna burn myself with loans to earn a 3rd degree.
I just wanna break from all the stress, from all the grades, from all the pressure. All the pressure, yeah. Pressure weighs me down. Pressure weighs me down. Pressure weighs me down. Pressure weighs me down.
Good night, Anthony.
Night,
Let me introduce myself. 1, 2, 3, go!
Whoa, 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 yeah, whoa, 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 yeah, whoa, 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 let's go! Chase your dreams, we gon' get 'em by any means. They for you, they for me, we gon' reach our destiny. We don't wanna hear your doubts, bang 'em up and thumbs out. They gon' see, we gon' get it, guaranteed.
Been trying to run up the street since 2018 and 23. I might just blow. Might take the show from Milan to Milan to Paris to London. We touring the world. Heart on my side. I don't need no crystals or blood or rituals. I'll keep my soul. You can have the fame. Me, I'ma build up some wealth for my future kin on the law. Yeah, yeah. If the bars don't connect, they won't receive the message. I wanna build a legacy that's gon' be cemented. But not on no tools on the plaque. I want that eternal legacy, please. Up in heaven, these dreams be living eons beyond the symmetry. No, they don't ever sleep, so
Chase your dreams, we gon' get 'em by any means. They for you, they for me, we gon' reach our destiny. We don't wanna hear your doubts, bang 'em up and thumbs out. They gon' see, we gon' get it, guaranteed.
let me specify the vision. I wanna build a business and carve a brand for myself. No copyright infringement. Whether marketing or music, I wanna multiply the digits in my division. That will see to divide the spoils for my future wife and children. Yeah, I wanna put a diamond ring on a diamond sing on my wedding night. No, a fling in my type of thing. I wanna build a bond with her and never bail. That's loyalty. I don't plan to pay no divorce lawyer fees. I plan to be present for my kids like my parents before me. Yes, I grind hard, but won't let work get in between my family. They need a provider, priest, to protector. If God stores me with possessions, I ain't gon' let him possess me. I know vanity leads to insanity. I gotta please God, honor my parents, be proud of the people that love me. I wanna get my degree and still run up the streams on my free time. It's lovely. And nowadays, all you do need is a phone or computer to make it in music. We students are good, we leverage our tools. We ain't fool with these dreams that we really pursue. If I wanna make it, no, I gotta put the work in. Whatever the profession, so I'll put in that work. I wanna give it all I got. Life is gonna end. I don't wanna have regrets when they put me in the dirt. Yeah, I'm finna chase my dreams. When I awake from sleep, oh yeah, that tastes so sweet. 21, most of my life I've been afraid to rock the boat. But it's time to man up and step outside my comfort zone. When I die and my loved ones sitting at my funeral, I want them to end the eulogy by saying, that's why he's the GOAT.
That's what I got it. That's why he's the That's why he's the GOAT. The GOAT.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I love you guys. Have a good night, everybody.
Wake up! Let me snap you back to reality. Those dreams are cute, but Jonathan, you know they childish. Happily ever after, you wild if you think that actually manifest. I pray you don't co-sign that manifestation. Bullish, you foolish if you think you can speak your dreams into the universe. You think persistence will build your dreams, I agree. Mediocrity makes a mockery of greatness, but this game ain't a meritocracy. It's not about the product as much as it's about the marketing. You disagree? Well, let's check your stats. You've been at this since 2015 and spent well over 1,500 Washingtons for a return of $70. Most of your songs don't crack 1,000 streams. You only have 470 Instagram followers. You ain't even on TikTok. Can you acknowledge the truth? Numbers on the spreadsheet don't lie. You do not excel. Don't try to deny the proof. Oh well, you might as well shoot for that other stupid dream you had when you were 5. When you wished to be in the NBA. The odds are about the same as making it in music. They're impossible. Yeah, technology has given you 1,000 more tools, but millions of more obstacles too. Cause everybody and their mama wanna rap like you. The marketing optimal, Chun. Your music will never be profitable. Don't you know a thing or two about that as a business major? Oh, I forgot. You don't pay attention in class and turn in last minute papers. Praying professor will play the savior and save your grave with a curve. Thank him for the favor. Chun, you're not a victim, you're the perpetrator. Instead of fantasizing about Mia 24/7, you should apply your mind to studying for tests, man. Mia probably don't even like you. She got her priorities right, her standards high. She definitely a solid 10, but you a solitude. Get used to solitude. He gon' be your best friend when you're old and fragile in your rocking chair playing solitaire. You know you an awkward dude, and even though you try to convince yourself it ain't wrong, you know it's an issue. Cause what's gon' happen when you at the business meeting with those execs you wanna impress, and you start stuttering, missing key details, forgetting what they just said cause you nervous out your mind. Give them a weak sweaty handshake at the end. They might get offended and say, we regret to inform you that our answer ain't yes. Now you lost a critical deal and the boss calls you to his office with a slip. Tells you, Jonathan, I'm sorry, but today's your last shift. Now how you gonna provide for your kids? It's only you cause your wife dipped since you were never home. Don't tell me it's not possible. The divorce rate at 50%. You say you wanna be the GOAT, but you know that's bull. My advice to you, burn your dreams. Reality is not a fool. I'm just being real with you. You know where you stand. You just a common, regular, comfortable, generic, average man.
Clean up on aisle 7. Clean up on aisle 7.
Another typical Wednesday afternoon, clocking at 3:30, not a minute late, not a minute soon. First thing I do is cruise around the grocery store and assess the shelves, analyzing if the wellness products look well. As of now, they could use a bit of facing. That term refers to the look of the product placement and organization, a factor that affects our sales. On a scale of 1 to 5, the store could use a level 4 facelift, but to be honest right now, I'm feeling complacent. I stare at the crooked pasta boxes, knocked over kombucha bottles, scattered veggies and fruit. A lot of shelves looking hollow, cause they ain't been stocked in a min. I pause, take a deep breath. Got a 5-hour shift ahead of me, and so it begins. I start rearranging the bottles, slide the first 2 to the front. That's when I realize all the other bottles behind it messed up. They're not in a straight line, they crooked. Some facing the wrong direction, the facing is looking reckless, but I accept it, I make excuses. It doesn't look half bad, I'm used to seeing worse looking shelves in other markets. The bottles look okay, this facing will do just fine. As I'm thinking, I hear the bell ringing. Few times I leave what I'm doing and walk to the check stand, put on my best happy face. Hello ma'am, how you doing today? She replies, hi, everything's okay, and lights up a pleasant smile. She's got a child, he's hugging her hips, he lets go, runs up and down the aisle, laughing. Makes me miss the innocence of being a kid, passive, minding my own business, absent from the pressures that come with being 21. I finished bagging her groceries. Alright, who's next up? A middle-aged man plops a frozen pizza box and a 6-pack on the counter. He clearly knows how the encounter would go. He tells me no,
I'm not a member, I'm paying with credit and I don't need a receipt.
He seems a bit grumpy, bothered, weary, scruffy. Definitely not the type to get teary-eyed, at least not in public. He completes a transaction, but his countenance makes me ask him, is everything alright? He replies,
yeah, I'm fine.
But I can tell that he's lying, trying to keep something inside him. Sir, are you really good? He remains defiant.
Yeah, I'm okay, just leave me alone.
I reply, okay, goodbye, and he's gone. I leave the check stand, can't help but ponder what problems the poor man might be facing. And speaking of facing, I decide I'll finally face the drink section. But when I arrive, I see the bottles are in worse condition than I left them, cause more bottles knocked over, the stock looking lower, different brands and colors mixed with others. I try to keep my composure, take another deep breath. Let's get this over with. I palm a sparkling water, don't got a glove, so the chilly glass gives me goosebumps. Slide one to the front, then another, and another, and another one. The freezing glass got my fingers numb. Oh, somebody rung the bell. I run to the check stand and help the customers. Every time I ask them how they doing, they tell me I'm doing good, I'm doing great, I'm doing fine, I'm doing amazing. But I wonder how many of them going crazy inside. How many of them shoving stress, anxiety, depression, debt, overdue rent payments, death of loved ones, illnesses, addictions, tragedy, traumas, and transgressions under the rug. Do they shrug them off? Doesn't matter where they come from, regardless of skin color, age, or gender. Whether poor, rich, middle class, or anywhere else in between the spectrum. I know everybody facing something, although sometimes it feels like I'm facing nothing, at least nothing serious.
Wow, you're lucky.
As I'm contemplating these concepts, I see a familiar face. It's the angry man from earlier. His expression looks honest. He walks up to me and says,
hey, I'm sorry for telling you to leave me alone. I don't wanna be mean to you, bro.
I can see him becoming vulnerable.
It's just, I lost my only son a week ago. This weekend's his funeral. I know this might be too personal, but I want you to understand where I'm coming from. Please pray for my soul.
Then he departed. This man's comments left me speechless. As I headed back to the drink section, I began thinking that tragedy might haunt his regular life forever. That's when I realized the definition of an average life
differs depending on perspective. It varies from situation to situation. One person's daily life might be heaven on earth, the next person's life might be Hades. It's amazing that every single person I've seen in my life has a story, and they play in the main league. That makes me have more empathy for those who might be seen as nothing more than NPCs. They got a history, present, and eternal destiny like me. It's crazy how we all so similar, yet so distinctly unique. Man, I try to keep facing the shelves, but now they look abysmal. But it's not the customer's fault, I did it myself. As I'm staring at the bottles, it hits me. I do have issues, and the problem is I don't face them well. I face my problems like I face the products. I fix up the ones at the front to hide the real mess behind them. Cause the truth is I am facing problems. I just do it in silence, cause I'm afraid of what someone think of me if they caught wind of the things I'm hiding inside my mind. And inside my heart is filled with darkness. The hardest of heart is the condition I was born with sin. Been there since day one when I came out the womb. Even though it ain't visible, it's a deadly wound if left untreated. I learned in church that Jesus is the treatment, but the way I treat him is treason. With my lust, pride, and greed, and my hate, selfishness, idolatry. These are sins I keep feeding. If I don't face them, they'll be the death of me when I stand face to face before God on the judgment seat. In my lifetime, will I fully surrender? Holding on to habits cause I'm scared of change. It will never be the same if I give up my ways. My choice will impact my future forever. I know the right choice to make, but that walk of life ain't an easy highway. I head to the restroom, stand in front of the mirror and stare at my face. That's a sight I hate to see some days. I have to face the fact that I'm not that attractive, and what's inside my heart is less than average. I am a broken man in need of grace, doing dirt, maybe cause I was made from it. Demons and skeletons, I ain't facing them. In fact, I'm escaping them, leaving them in the closet because facing them is costly. So I'm asking myself, do I wanna change?
I put this pressure on myself to be perfect in everything. I crave love, I starve for affirmation, and I've arrived at the belief that putting on an exceptional performance will grant me what I desire. But no matter how hard I try, I always fall short. So I hide my failures, I bury my sin in a shallow grave. I act like all is well because I'm afraid of being rejected, convicted. But I think it's time to face the...
I'ma be real, I don't wanna change, yeah. But I'm tired of feeling the guilt and the shame, yeah. I wish I was whole, but I'm broke in a hole. Shattered hope, it's my fault. All these sins are my own. Whoa, I'm my own. I admit this, what I chose. What I chose. Thought I was a chosen one, but I'm the... My repetitive sin got me thinking I can never repent again. No redemption left, no perfection, no protection. All hope is dead. Every sin I said I'd never commit, I did. And did again, ain't diligent, ain't killing it, it's killing me. Man, I thought I was the hero, but the villain's me. Just a fraud with a facade, claiming to believe in God. When I be leaving God, did my brethren think I was a fellow brother when I was really a felon who done fell into sin? Was I ever legit or a hypocrite, hypnotist? I condemned idolatry about the idle things. Forsook my ideals and lost my ID. Condemned debauchery and said I'm not like that, yet locked to my screen watching naughty novelty. Nobody says, nobody know. God is seeing hypocrisies, nobody knows. So I keep running, why keep fleeing, why keep bleeding, why keep grieving? God the Father, Holy Spirit, Jesus, God of love is seeking freedom for me. Yet I keep ignoring him, believing I know more than him. I'm hard to sin, ain't holding him. I'ma be real, I don't wanna change, yeah. But I'm tired of feeling the guilt and the shame, yeah. I wish I was whole, but I'm broke in a hole. Shattered hope, it's my fault. All these sins are my own. out of cold. My heart black like coal. I know I'm sick, but I love being comfortable. That's why I don't change. Sin is in my DNA. Wickedness is human nature. And if I stay the same, hell is my fate. No escape on my own. I can't save myself. I will never be enough. I'm just flesh and bones. No, I'm just dust. Doesn't decompose unless I let go of this poison that I love and place my hope in the one. Jesus, please forgive me. I confess I've hurt you and I've hurt others. My soul is dead. My soul is dead. Can you save me? Please save me. Please save me. Yeah. If Jesus didn't shed his blood on the cross, then we would all be hopeless. Yeah. Cause we could never break free from the devil's tyranny or the chains of our own sins. Yeah. When Jesus rose from the dead, he laid the devil down. Now every chain can be broken. You can throw every sin in the ocean. Emotions, no more going through them. I don't wanna follow my own motives. Jesus, you deserve all my devotion. Cause who could ever love me like you love me? Who could ever see any value in a man as ugly as me? God, every sin I commit is a thorn that sink into Jesus' skin. I'm part of the reason they pinned him to a tree. God, I know I've caused you a lot of painful grief with my actions and my speech. But in spite of the times I've done you dirty, you still wanna adopt me as your son and set me free. I could never save myself with religious rituals or with any of my works. Got no power on my own, but with you inside of me, freedom is possible. So take out the old me and put your spirit in my soul. You can have control. Yeah, I've come to the enemy. I'm done being the enemy. This the death of me. Rest in peace. I finally been redeemed. I finally been redeemed. I finally been redeemed. I finally been redeemed. My soul is alive again. My soul is alive again. I might just be an average man with an average life, but I don't care, cause I got a heaven made me. This morning, emotions stirring up inside my heart today, cause it feels like I'm finally growing up. Felt slow enough, feels like I know it all, you don't know enough. At 21, some doors are opening, some are closing up. Gotta learn to just move on, loosen grip on dreams that I want. Let go of friendships I lost, own up to the things I did wrong. I did a lot, although unforgiving, it still cost a lot. And it caused a lot of pain, there's some people I can't name, now we never talk. Consequences will be paid for every mistake I made, yeah. Ay, even though I'm forgiven, I'm far from perfect. Still a work in progress, this life a process. Right and wrong, still my options to the day I'm in the coffin. I sin often, feels like ice inside of me. God, please guard my heart, I don't wanna go back to darkness, my garbage, no. Yeah, I am done with that, I'm never going back. I couldn't keep sleeping, I woke up today. Yeah, I am done with that, I'm never going back. I couldn't keep sleeping, I woke up today. Seasons, they go down in pages, they go flip in phases. Won't last forever, one day they'll be gone and be history. I'm afraid of mystery, but I gotta trust God and I gotta move on. I don't got it all figured out, yet I leap to the other side. It's June 22nd, today's my college graduation. In a few hours they'll call my name and I'll turn the final page on my academic education. When I cross that stage, I know nothing will change, at least not right away. But in due time will everything remain the same? I don't think so. I'm scared of the unknown, I'm scared of the future. Don't know where I'ma go or where to move first, but I can rest knowing God is in control. I can never do it on my own, all I gotta do is play my role. God made me with a purpose, gotta be grateful for the season that I'm in, can't complain, no. Even when everything is normal, mundane, I wanna be present in the moment, enjoying the fact that everything is okay, cause most days everything is okay. That's just my life, my story, it's beautiful, amazing. I couldn't see it any other way, no. It's
It's my turn to cross the stage. I'm excited yet I'm afraid, but no matter what, I'ma reach the other side. It's my turn to cross the stage. I'm excited yet I'm afraid, but no matter what, I'ma reach the other side.